Hey guys, my name is Voya and welcome to My Deep Guide and a really quick tip video. Simply because I just ran into this kind of thing in my own workflow and I figured, hey, maybe somebody else also finds it useful because I really enjoyed the shortcut that I managed to make. It has to deal with how to very quickly and efficiently switch between multiple notebooks that you may need while working on a single task. So what's the issue? Well, I'm working now on my end of year and January planning. So that means that I'm going to be switching from the end of MDO 2025 with the December, and I need to start working in January MDO 2026. And I've switched over to using MDO as a notebook on my Note Max because of many things. You can see that I'm using text boxes and all sorts of stuff. And while all of that stuff is really good, I ran into like a very impractical issue, and that is naturally I have some things that I want to move over from December to January and have an ability to seamlessly go from December 2025 to January 2026, yet they are two different notebooks. Why is that a problem? I don't have an option to quickly jump between different notebooks within my interface. You have to exit the notebook, then wait for it to save because I have it set to save changes every time it exits. And it's a big notebook and a big thing. And of course, I've already prepared my MDO 2026. Then you enter it, then you wait for it to open, and then it opens. And now when I have to go from January back to December, I have to do the same thing. So I back to exit, because you can't multitask and have multiple notes open, and then go back to December 2025. And I don't find that practical at all. If you're using MDO as a document in NeoReader, then you won't have that problem because NeoReader has the tab type of workflow where you can very seamlessly and easily swap between multiple different documents without any problems. And that is the workflow that I'm used to, because for the longest time, you couldn't do MDO as a notebook. But now we can, and it's very powerful, but we lost that type of functionality. One way of doing it directly in a notebook is you would have to go into the full, the regular mode with the options. You would have to tap on the name and then on the folders, and then you have this, and then I could access it. But that means that for my case, because I'm never in the other view, I'm always in this full screen view, and most of the times I'm actually working like this. That means that I would need to do one tap, then the second one, and then the third one, and then the fourth one to actually get to switch to another notebook. So 4 inputs to simply switch over to another notebook. But wait a minute, I got myself here January 1, don't I? So I can just go MDO 2026, make that a selection, transform it into a link to a new notebook, or notes in this case, and then simply link to my MDO 2026 the entire notebook, because what that's going to do is that's going to get me to where I'm currently in that notebook. And that way I'm here. Oh, I need to go January 2026. It automatically exits, opens up MDO 2026, and I'm here. And now I can do the same thing here, December 31st. Okay, so this is going to be MDO 2025. And here's a weird bug though with the link thing when you actually first time do it. See, it started writing fat and then it thinned down. It doesn't happen when you reload it and once the link thing starts working, but first time that I'm establishing it, I do get that kind of a thing. And here I'm going to lead back to MDO 2025 like this in the same way. And presto, now I have a direct link between 2025 and MDO 2026, and I can very seamlessly go from one to the other. And one thing that I haven't tried yet, but it should work, is if the clipboard memory is shared between notebooks. So for example, if this is the content that I would like to transfer, I'm going to go cut, I'm going to go into MDO 2026. Here, if I have to exit the selection tool. Now I can go to MDO 2026. And if I long press and paste, yes, I do get the content to transfer is transferred between multiple notebooks. Apropos the brush thickness bug, I think I figured it out. So let's see if I'm correct. So if I now go to via link to a new notebook, yes, I have a problem here. But if I go to full screen and then back, now it's starting to behave normally. And if this is correct, that means that I should be able to go back to MDO 2025 in this case. Once it opens, I'm just going to go full screen and back, and I should have normal, and that's basically it. All right, so until Boox fixes this little bug, this is a small workaround that so that you can continue working normally. Okay, so now I can go back to December and mark one of the bonus tasks, which was this video for today, to mark that, quick tip video. Well, it's now done. Cool. Let's go do some B-rolls, collect Q&As, and then be done for the week. I hope that little tip helped someone, as it helped me while I was doing my switching over from December 2025 to January 2026 in MDO. Thanks for watching. See ya.